How's your lives, everyone? Welcome to another episode of my YouTube vlog known as EML77 TV. It's episode 218. The Red Sox finally won a game at home on a walk-off by Rafael Devers, a chopper base hit with the bases loaded to score in Nooney, and the game's over from last night, 7-6. Red Sox won. Congratulations, Mitch Moreland got the game tied up with an RBI double in that same inning. And then the bases were loaded up, and home goes Mr. Nooney on the chopper single, RBI chopper single by Rafael Devers. So good job. They got the Orioles starting this weekend, and there'll be a Patriots Day game on Monday against the Orioles, and the Yankees will be coming into town. I'm really excited, and I'll tell you what, spring has been doing pretty good. I feel bad for those folks in the Midwest and the Northwest and all that. They've been getting hit with snow. And just let you guys know out there, if you guys are watching this video from the Northwest, from that area, I know there's people living in South Dakota, and because friends of mine live there. Guys, just drive safe, and just be careful out there. Stay warmed up. And don't worry, it will be over. You'll get your spring. You'll get your summer soon. Yes. And a lot of those people here in the north are getting sick of the rotten weather we've been getting. Or at least, listen, the good news is this. Right here in New England, we're getting mostly rain, which is not that bad. I mean, rain's good for the trees, the flowers, everything grows, leaves, whatnot, and what's happening, just all that. And I'm just thankful that the temperatures are up there to the point where we don't have to worry about the white stuff. So we'll see what happens. Next week I go back to work. So it'll be very interesting. And I got one more week of vacation after this one. It will be towards the end of April into May. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably post more videos as we go along here. And I decided to change a little format. I usually write down stuff on the EML77 TV docket I have here. As upcoming topics, Superstar Shake-Up Thoughts, that's still continuing, and the Vacation 2 Thoughts, which basically I'm doing right now for that. But to get these thumbs episode, I'm probably going to play a little bit more Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Or if anybody else wants, suggest any better ideas, I'm thinking of playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm going to have to find my Xbox 360. I know I have it in here somewhere, so I can bust that out. And most of my video game systems are in suitcases and not in boxes, so it will help me out figure things better. We'll see what happens. See what happens here on in. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. That's a little bit insane fun. Now, MTV's remote control is still on top of my list about games I want to play. As far as that is concerned, so a lot's going through my mind for an episode. Get these thumbs of what games I want to play. That's probably the cool thing about being a gamer is that you have all these favorite games that you want to play, and you're like, which game do I want to play? It's a really tough decision that you have to make. So it's going to be total insanity. And something. I just found out from one of my loyal viewers, Dakota Beachler, or is it Breachler? I forget. Let me just check 1 minute, because I usually go to my comments and notifications here. Beachler. Okay, Dakota Beachler. I want to make sure I get that straight. It is Dakota Beachler. He's been saying that Pressure Luck and Card Sharks will make their return June the 12th. Which is this year, it's on a Wednesday, and that's going to be very difficult for me to watch because I just personally hope they air Card Sharks first. Then Pressure Luck. That's what I'm hoping. They air Card Sharks at 8 first, then Pressure Luck. That way I can watch Pressure Luck. I like Pressure Luck. And I think I know who could host Pressure Luck. Since Rob Gronkowski's not doing anything, I figured since he retired, I think he'd be the perfect host for Pressure Luck. I think Rob Gronkowski should try his hands game show hosting. What do you guys think, huh? Rob Gronkowski hosting Pressure Luck? Wouldn't that be really cool? That would be really, really cool. Rob Gronkowski hosting Pressure Luck. That would be really cool. That's my opinion, but I want to know what you guys think, 7 Up, man. That's my thought on that. I think Rob Gronkowski should host Pressure Luck. I hope, it's like June the 12th is not that far. It's like a couple of months away. So they better get going about getting a host and who's going to be taping the dang thing. So come on now. Let's go, ABC. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, I know they got Card Sharks show hosting said Joe McHale. And I like Joe McHale. I think Joe McHale will go make a great game show host. I think, he is a former comedian. So Bill Rafferty was a former comedian before he went to do Card Sharks and Blockbusters. Bob Eubanks and Jim Barry were pretty funny in their time. So why not? Keep that balance to continue on. And Joe McHale, I think he's perfect for that. So that's my toast to Joe McHale. Speaking of the Patriots, going back about Gronkowski, Chris Hogan went on to sign on with the Carolina Panthers. So Brandon Scruggs must be very happy about that. You guys are getting a Super Bowl champion wide receiver. So best of luck to and my friend Jenny Baker, her husband, because when she moved to Carolina, North Carolina. That's where she met her husband. He's Adam. He's a Carolina Panthers fan. So he must be happy about that. It won't be rubbing it in. We still got 6 Super Bowls. How many has the Panthers won? Man, that hamburger helper thing really stung my stomach a little bit. Ugh. Trying to get back up there. Oh boy, sorry about that. I repeat the same dang phrase every single time. Don't know why. This is me. All right. So more eBay swag will be coming in, as you know. I like shopping on eBay, and I'm saving money up on Amazon. I don't know why, but I'm saving money up and being smart with that. Two of the items came in from eBay already. I got my Becky Lynch WrestleMania shirt. That's right. And Becky Lynch, Becky 2 belts. That's right. There's another shirt on that. I got to check that out if that's online. And I have here Bullets playing cards. Yep. They don't have bullets. It's just regular playing cards. It's jumbo index with the bridge size that you would see in the bicycle cards or the Aviator, the U.S. Playing Card Company. So they did, so I don't have to show you guys. I don't want to show you. So this is what the back looks like. I'm trying to buy card decks that had the red and blue backs. Maybe the Card Sharks mentality stake. That could be, you know what I'm saying? Well, the WWE is gone crazy as of late. We got Sasha Banks and Bayley not happy with their role, and they won out of the WWE. Big E's been injured. He's going to have a surgery on his leg. Nia Jax was fighting through injuries. She's going to have some surgery. She'll be out for a while. AJ Styles has been fighting with an injury. So has Daniel Bryan. Lots of craziness is going on, you know. And then you think about Dean has left the WWE, and you talk about the superstar shakeup. It's already been happening. I mean, with all these injuries. So this means a lot of superstars are going to have the opportunity to step up to the plate. And with the superstar shakeup coming this Monday and Tuesday, this will be very interesting. And plus the fact is the Iconics could be confronted with a new set of challengers for the women's tag team titles. Who are they? Paige says that she has them. Who's the team that she put together? Is the team already in the WWE? Will she reunite with Absolution, with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville? Will she... It can't be Nia Jax and Tamina because Nia Jax is hurt. You know, who knows? Who knows? Alicia Fox and Mickie James? I don't know. A lot of people are leaning towards Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. But I think it's going to be Kairi Sane and Asuka, and I'll tell you why. Because Asuka's very lethal in the ring. You add Kairi Sane to that team, it makes them more effective. I know Kairi Sane and Io Shirai have been best of friends, but I think with the situation in NXT, there's lots of spoilers going on that the Magic and Shayna Baszler coming up this coming Wednesday will be her last match on NXT, because the stipulation is if Kairi Sane loses, she never gets a NXT Women's title shot. and that'd be a way of sending Kyrie off to the main roster, and with the superstar shakeup coming, I always considered the superstar shakeup happening the night after WrestleMania. It's always been a shakeup, you know. It's starting to happen. I think they should have a post-WrestleMania superstar shakeup. It should be the night after WrestleMania, Raw after WrestleMania, SmackDown after WrestleMania. Change is happening. The first 2 weeks, let's put it that way. The first 2 weeks after WrestleMania, let's do that. I think it's a great idea, if you ask me. But we will see, and I will give you the full report of what has occurred next week. I will be watching Monday and Wednesday. I will be writing down what superstars came on the Raw roster, SmackDown roster. If anybody's come from NXT, I will report that as well. Because anything can happen in the WWE, you know. And I know it's a foregone conclusion that Kairi Sane, the Pirate Princess, will be making her main roster debut soon. So I think Kairi Sane's ready, and I believe that she, hopefully, and a lot of people saying the writers are going to screw her up and anything. If anything, guys, don't blame the creative, blame Kevin Dunn, because Kevin Dunn seems to be wanting his way a lot. Kevin Dunn thinks this is what, like they have to get it by Kevin Dunn, and Vince McMahon looks to Kevin Dunn to see if this is a good idea or not, and Kevin Dunn, technically has the final say. Vince McMahon does have the final say, but technically I blame Kevin Dunn more than I do blame Vince, and I blame creative. Because Kevin Dunn's been holding that company down for quite a long time, and I think it's about time that Kevin Dunn should be let go. Let him do whatever he wants. I mean, guy knows nothing about wrestling, to be honest with you. So, and that's my personal opinion on that matter. Kevin Dunn. I think Kevin Dunn's the one holding the WWE back and holding some of the causing the town to be held back and causing them to leave. That's my personal opinion. I think to Kevin Dunn, everything's about image, and Vince McMahon seems to be the yes man to Kevin Dunn. I think Kevin Dunn, it's more of Kevin Dunn than Vince, to be honest with you. And he always concerned about image. So it's about what you have in here that counts. I think people are forgetting about that. So that's my personal opinion. Anyways, let's see what else. If Vince McMahon's considering not getting fans into the Hall of Fame, as far as not inviting fans to watch the Hall of Fame ceremony. Some people say it's good because they don't have to worry about hearing the stupid chants, let the legends talk, and everything else, which is good. There's a pros and cons to not having the fans there. The pro is you can have a respectful ceremony without the wall of riffraff, the troubleness, and after the idiot Zach Madsen attacking Bret the Hitman. By the way, Zach Madsen removed his Twitter account, which is a smart move on his part. He probably saw all the responses to him and what happened, and he decided to delete his Twitter account. Smart move on the kid. He hasn't deleted his Facebook account yet, and if I were him, I would do that real quickly, because I'll tell you one thing, and he has his own YouTube channel. If I were him, I would remove that too, because he's public enemy number one in the wrestling world amongst the fans. That's for sure. And if Vince McMahon decides to go through of not having the fans sit down and take part in the Hall of Fame ceremony, then that's going to make a lot of fans upset and very angry. And plus, I got a friend of mine, Michael Finney. He's been working on trying to get the British Bulldog in the WWE Hall of Fame. TeamDBVoiceSmith.com or is it TeamDBS.com? One of those two. Look it up. The petition, go sign it. If you want the Bulldog in the Hall of Fame, my personal opinion, he should be there already. I don't know why he's not. Excuse me, but he should be there. That's my personal opinion. But, this Zach Madsen guy has ruined a lot of things for the real and respected wrestling fans who sit down and actually enjoy the Hall of Fame, enjoy hearing the stories, and not having to put up with chants or anything like that. In fact, for you deserve it, or they chant the legend's name to show them respect and love. Not some crazy clown, crazy goofball in the Rastafarian wig and hat to jump the ring and attack somebody because you're an amateur MMA fighter You want attention. This clown wants attention, 50 minutes of fame, and all that crap, and all he got was a beating. A lot of people saying, oh, they're going to lose money except for somebody said lose money in a lawsuit. No, 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 no. This kid has no room to sue the WWE. He made the dumb decision to jump up and jump a 61-year-old legend. All the superstars were doing was the right thing, and that was trying to look out for the best. It's security that should be the one that should be doing their job. Instead, security didn't. I don't know what is up with security, and I don't know how he got by security. Well, let me tell you something. If I were Vince McMahon, I wouldn't worry about the fans. I worry about the security. That's your issue, Vince. All right, the superstars were doing what they had to do. All right, to make sure to subdue that individual and get him out. And I have to respect Drake Maverick for grabbing the microphone and said, "Hey, let's get on with the ceremony. Don't worry about that person. Let's get on with the ceremony. Let's come." And and a lot of fans booed the kid right out of the booed that Madsen dude right out of the building, and rightfully so, because they know that his actions may have hurt their chances and hurt their cause to hurt their chances and cause to even go into another Hall of Fame ceremony ever again. And those are the fans that that respect these legends, that grew up watching these legends. Reinforce the rules of it. Make them wear formal attire. I don't mind coming in, showing up with a shirt and tie, and pay tribute to my legends. Why not? It'd be a lot of fun. It's not like it's not like I want to. Sometimes a lot of fans go there in t-shirts and shorts and jeans. T-shirts of their favorite wrestling superstars and all. I mean, it's cool and all that, but you got the rest of the day to do that. But for the Hall of Fame ceremony, t-shirt, no, not a t-shirt, a shirt and tie, and some nice shoes. You want to wear a suit, you want to go all out and dress nice to impress. Hey, I say go for it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of fun. You end up wearing a tux. Hey, you're involved. Get in here. I'm like, no. I'm a fan. No, it's all right. It's all right. So who knows what will happen? And if the fans are like get kicked out, hey, let's go to Access. If the fans are no longer invited, hey, let's go to WWE Access. I mean, but I think Vince will be thinking about the money and probably saying, let's let the fans stay. That could be the only thing. He probably in the back of his mind, if he does that, a lot of fans are going to be angry and not pay to go into the Hall of Fame or boycott the WWE altogether, and that could be really crazy. So. And if that happens, you can thank the real and respected wrestling fans. You can thank that idiot Zach Madsen for making their lives miserable. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, Zach Madsen is public enemy number one, and he should be. My opinion. All right, that's how I feel about it. And Stop and Shop's on strike. And I think it's really sad. I'm here in the South Coast because I usually shop at Stop and Shop mostly to get my gas because I have a Stop and Shop card, and I have a couple of friends of mine who work at Stop and Shop. So I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I hate politics. I think politics, over the years since Obama started running things, I think since 9/11, since 2001, since 9/11. Politics has really poisoned our minds and our hearts. And the reason why I'm saying that, because the reason why it's just like it's gotten to the point where everybody's hating on everybody's blocking each other. I'm not talking to that person because he's voted for Obama. I'm not going to talk to that person. He's voted for Trump, and just all that good stuff. And it's really, really turned our country upside down. And basically, this is what the terrorists wanted all along. They wanted this country so much of a disarray they can come in and swoop in and take over it. And my personal opinion, I don't like talking politics at all, and I refuse to talk politics. But for this one time, I'm just very disappointed in all of us. We're over here sniping at each other, complaining, whining at each other for everything. going on, and especially on the internet, and we're over here. People are getting killed, people are dying, and people needing our help. And a lot of us, the majority of us, are over here bickering at each other, being mean to each other, being bullies on the internet and whatnot, being selfish and not caring. And sometimes you want to get away from all that, and and sometimes we all want to get away from all that. And they say you're antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I like communicating with people here. A lot of times, I like to talk about fun stuff, and that's how I am. I don't want to talk about like tragedies and crap like that has happened unless it really struck a chord with me or something happened to somebody close to me and all that. I mean, I had a lot of friends that passed away since, a lot of people that I've known that passed away since 2004, basically. Over a dozen people, that have passed away. I mean, for the last 9 years alone, and actually the last 7 years alone, since 2012, a lot of people I've known that I've been close with that passed away. My biological mother is gone. My friend from my church who battled cancer is gone. And then the next year, a counselor of mine who gave me the nickname Whammy from my latchkey after-school program for YMCA has passed away. My cousin Frankie has passed away, and a lot of, and it really saddens me that and over these years, people have been sniping each other. Well, I'm not talking to you anymore. I mean, I have my own. My family has their own drama with that, and it really saddens me to the point where people, get upset about, so many things in their life. Listen, you go through a lot of things I can understand. It's like, don't be afraid to talk to us about it. Because I understand that we don't understand about what people are going through, and that's I can understand that. So hey, we don't understand what you're going through. We can help you in any kind of way possible, and it really saddens me that people don't want to do that, and so we're not talking to you anymore because too much crap has happened to us, and which saddens me seriously, which really saddens me, and I'm really disappointed. I'll be honest with you. But my heart, listen, I get upset with people too on here. But sometimes you want to go, really, you want to say that? It's like I'm trying to get people to say, hey, listen, don't say that. You're being disrespectful, man. And they go off on me for some weird reason. All right. There's a couple of times where people have made fun of me and disrespected me, because of my size, because of what I look like, and in fact, I was called Grandpa at one point. It's like I think that, but I have to admit that was pretty funny though. But still, usually I get upset, sensitive about these things, but name calling is not necessary, and even my other crazy former coworker, Raphael Fused, who watched my videos, said, you don't do this, you don't do that, It's like, this is my video, this is what I want to do. All right? This is who I am. You don't like it, don't watch it. That's just, and it's really sad that people have to be like this on the internet. Between politics and the internet, a lot of all our minds and hearts have been poisoned, guys. They've been poisoned to the point where you just, I like the internet. I like to communicate with people. I want to be positive. I want to use it as a positive tool, not a negative tool. The internet has been used as a negative tool for far too long. All right, talk about the positive tools. Buying stuff off the internet. Playing video games, chatting with friends, doing fun stuff on the internet. Watching old school videos on YouTube, and all. That's all the positive stuff now. And communicating with people that we have not seen in a while. We have to, keep in great communication with them, and that's the main thing. But everybody's now using it as, complete, people that don't know how to really socialize with people come up with so many immature things and insults to say to people, to celebrities, hurting them, making fun of them. And it's not right. It is not right. We should be using the internet as a positive tool to help others out, to reach out and do the thing, do the fun things, man. Talk to our favorite celebrities. Say, hey, you're the best. I like you in this movie, or I like you in that movie. Or you can talk to our favorite girls, female celebrities, saying, oh, you're beautiful. I like this dress on you. Just the simple stuff. Just the simple stuff. Don't go all out and talk dirty or anything like that. Just to say, listen, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, or if you're thinking about talking dirty, to say just all the things I want to say to you, I cannot say on here. That you can say that and they'll get the idea. But the fact of the matter is this, though, we have to be respectful. And if we're not going to be respectful, we're going to get blocked one way or the other. If you can't be respectful on the internet, don't bother talking to any of us. Whether it be celebrities or people that it's just, if you can't be respectful, don't talk to us. Right? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to any of the female celebrities or male celebrities or wrestlers and sports athletes. If you're not going to be respectful, don't talk to them. Just say, I'm not a fan. Walk away. Listen, I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber, but I'm not going to go on his Instagram or a Facebook page or even Twitter and say, hey, you suck, kid. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Just leave it alone. Let him move on and have his life. He's married to Haley Baldwin, which I'm very surprised that he got married. So, like same thing with Ariana Grande. She's beautiful and all, but sometimes she's like, I thought she was. I don't want to berate celebrities on here. That's not my I don't want to. That's not my bag. I don't want to do that. But yeah, sometimes she can be a little bit close, but she's got a good heart. I mean, she's a sweetheart. But sometimes she acts like she's close. Well, that's her character on Sam and Cat and Victorious, I believe, and she was on Victorious. So there's a lot of people that hate Ariana Grande. I think she's very beautiful, but I'm not a big fan of hers. Demi Lovato. There's a beautiful young lady right there who is very real with her fans, and she's very, very real. She's been through a lot in her life, and she's very open about it, and realizing, and she's just gone through another breakup, and her friends are encouraging her, don't date anybody right now. Just have a good time. And that would be the same advice I would give Demi Lovato. Like, hey, don't worry about dating a guy. Just be yourself, have a good time, be happy, do things you enjoy, like performing your music, and listen, I have to admit, I like her so much. I got so many pics of her on my Pinterest. It's not even funny. I'm like, dear Lord, I think I'm obsessed with this girl. But unless I never listened to any of her music, but she's a beautiful actress. She's a beautiful young lady, and I like that. If I had a crush on somebody right now, it would be Demi Lovato, because I think she's very beautiful. So. She always got a beautiful smile. When I first saw her, I thought, she had this, she's like a strange smile. I think she's faking it or hiding it, like hiding who she really is. But now she's matured. She's showing her true self, being real with the fans, and that's what I respect the most, and that's what I admire about her. She's not only beautiful on the outside, she's beautiful on the inside. So, I don't know what I would do if I met her in real life, and any female celebrities, wrestling celebrities, in real life. I'd be nervous. I've already got a picture of Matt Stryker. I tell him, thank you, you do a great job on Lucha Underground. And he says, thank you very much. I'm always trying to give people, I say, honor to meet you, man. I met Tito Santana, Spike Dudley, the Bushwhackers. And I was honored to meet all those guys. And just, be, really respectful and say thank you. And really have a lot of fun, and it's just an amazing experience. So I'll see what it's like. Life is could be one amazing experience, but nowadays with what's going on with the politics, a lot of people hate on Donald Trump, which is not surprisingly. I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. I've never been a fan of the guy or anything like that. He's a little on the egomaniacal side, if you ask me. And I just, like I said, politics are not my bag. They're not my thing. But that's why I hate politics. It's very, to me, it's very toxic. Two of the most toxic subjects one of the two most, and the other one would be what's going on in the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's just, people are, drama, family drama, very another toxic topic. Yeah, toxic topics. There are lots of things going on. The internet, has a lot of toxic topics that could break friendships left and right. Politics is the number one toxic topic ever. And it's so toxic to the point where it's like, wow, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, yeah. Might I digress? But I'm here to have fun. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. Plus, fun and entertainment. Plus, sometimes you have to be real and sit down and just say, hey, I got something from the heart to talk about. And I appreciate you guys would listen, and that's what I did. I don't tell, just listen. If you don't like what I have to say, don't, just move on. Just move on. That's what I'm going to do. So, it's tough for me to move on from a lot of things that I've been through in my life. But sometimes I look back at those situations and say, I could turn this, it's like you say, you turn a negative into a positive, right? Or life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. Got to get that out of the way. Hello. So, I look at some of those situations and okay, turn negative into a positive, and those are two phrases I've always go by when it comes to things in the past. Like, a lot of people get on my case about talking about my ex-crush Paulette. But here's the thing. That situation that happened in my life, I've learned a lot from that situation of what not to do and not to say. All right? And that's the thing that I got to keep in my head here. And another thing I've learned from that situation is to be careful. Be careful which girls you talk to, who do you talk to, and why. You got to be careful. And that's the one thing those are the things I've learned from that situation, and I want to make sure I give that same advice to those who have fallen into that trap fallen into the trap that I fell into back then, and never was able to get out of it. And I caused myself to fall in that trap. Not my ex-crush, not my parents, not her parents, not anybody else, but me. I chose to have a crush on her back in the day, and it cost me. I paid the price for it. Plain and simple. What can I say? All right? Got to move on somehow. But hey, like I say, I use that situation as a learning experience. I figured I'd help people out who are gone into similar situations as I have. I want to say, hey, this is what I went through. Be careful. Don't make the same mistakes I made. That type of deal. Yeah, that's why I do that. That situation always brings me back. In fact, when I worked in the mall, one of the customers who's always a regular in there, Bruce, he talked about having a crush on his bus driver. I said, hey, listen, I've been through this before. Don't do it. All right, don't do it, and it'll end up badly. Trust me on this one. That's what that's why, because some people out there may go through what I went through, or my friend Bruce went through. I always tell, listen, I give them advice when it came to that, when it comes to that, and I say, hey, this is the situation I went through, blah blah blah. Talk about it, and then boom, I've always wanted to be real with the people out there, and it seems like internet trolls seem to have a problem with that. And if they don't want to listen, because you were not taught right. These trolls, they were not taught right by their parents, okay? Because the fact is that their parents could have disregard for authority or something like that, or disregard and have no respect for adults back then. But I was brought up to respect adults, to say yes sir, no sir, please, thank you, call them by Mr. and Mrs. When I was a kid back then, even my father would, if I call an adult by their first name, my father would go, hey, it's Mr. something to you or Mrs. something to you. And then sometimes in the back of my mind, what if I cannot pronounce their last name correctly, Dad? Can I be like the fonts, go, hey, Mr. and Mrs. C, hey. And be like the fonts, Anyways, so I was taught back then. I'm from the old school back then, not old school 1800s, old school 1980s. All right, and that's the way I was taught. My father was brought up in a strict Portuguese Catholic household. So I get that a little bit from him, and that's how we work. But you know what? I still love my dad, love my mom, love my parents. I'm really proud of them. Even though my biological mother has passed away, she knows that I'm in good hands. She knew. I think my biological mother's probably up in heaven right now, knowing, being relieved that I'm in good hands with my stepmother. And my stepmother has taught me a lot, and it has inspired me to do a lot with music as well. I've joined the music ministry back in '92, and the rest has been history since then. I've been there for 27 years. I started off as a percussionist, and then for the last 15 years I've been drumming. So it's amazing how my life has changed around since she came in our lives. She changed me and my father's lives around for good, and it will continue. The journey is going to continue for me, and I am just pleased as punch to be here and use the internet for positive things, be creative, have a lot of fun, have a sense of humor, and just put smiles on people's faces. That's what I'm here on. That's what I'm all about. So I'm really, 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 really thankful and encouraged about that. Oh, before I go, I went to Friendly's today in Dartmouth and ordered myself a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Frenzy. Still tastes good. But here's the thing, the reason why I did it, because Friendly's could close down at any time. They've already closed down a lot of stores up in the Northeast. Could our Dartmouth store be on that list sooner or later? It has not been on it yet, but you know what? It's going to be a lot of things. A lot of things are changing. The internet has changed also, just the way we shop and the way we do things. So it's, it's crazy. I bought myself a new mouse pad today. Why? My blue mouse pad's all over the place today. So, and unless I get the whee, there goes the mouse. All right. So that's how it is. A lot of people have a right to their opinions on everything, but all I can say is be careful. Be careful how you put out your opinions, because that way, you don't want to offend anybody, and that's the thing. People can get easily triggered, myself included. About a lot of things, and I do apologize for being easily triggered and being angry, but sometimes you have a passion and respect for those who you love, or things that you like and all that, and you gotta passionately defend it. You gotta stay in ground, defend it, and then if people laugh at you, and they'll say, so what? That means because you have no regard, no respect for anybody, and that's the reason why people laugh it off like that. So that's all the time we have, and this is my end of vacation thoughts, vacation of end of vacation number 2 thoughts, episode 218 of EML77 TV complete. As you know, upcoming it will be the Superstar Shakeup, and I believe the Red Sox Orioles game is starting right now. I got to turn on the TV and watch that. Then I got to go visit Rodney 1279 and his crazy crew for some tic-tac-toe. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night. God bless, and, God's blessings to you all. Catch you on the flip side, and pay attention. You just might learn something. All right, see ya. Goodbye.